Donald Trump cautions all Israeli prisoners should be delivered by Saturday. U.S. President says all damnation will break out on the off chance that his cutoff time isn't met. Donald Trump on Monday cautioned all damnation will break out, assuming Hamas neglects to return all Israeli prisoners from Gaza by 12 o'clock on Saturday. His remarks follow Hamas's prior declaration that it was deferring the arrival of Israeli prisoners made arrangements for this Saturday until additional notification, blaming Israel for not adhering to a complex truce understanding between the different sides. The U.S. president said he would uphold dropping the truce on the off chance that the prisoners were not delivered by his cutoff time, taking everything into account. On the off chance that the prisoners aren't all returned by Saturday at 12 o'clock, I would agree, drop it, and what happens next is anyone's guess and allow damnation to break out. Trump said despite the fact that he neglected to determine whether the cutoff time was at 12 p.m. or early afternoon. His comments risk sabotaging the meticulously arranged truce in Gaza and could change the particulars of the arrangement arrived at toward the end of last year by Joe Biden's organization and Steve Witkoff, Trump's unique emissary for the Center-East. The to and fro is the most recent and possibly generally serious in a progression of questions that have compromised the delicate arrangement, which produced results 3 weeks prior, stopping the 15-month battle among Israel and Hamas in Gaza. Play 036. Show video portrayal. U.S. President Donald Trump says he would uphold dropping the truce among Israel and Hamas in the event that the prisoners in Gaza are all not delivered by his cutoff time. Copyright U.S. organization pool. Reuters. Under the details of the three-stage arrangement, Hamas has been slowly liberating a portion of the Israeli prisoners it holds in Gaza in return for the arrival of many Palestinian detainees from Israeli. Yet, Trump on Monday said he was against the excessively long interaction in the event that they're not returned, every one of them. Not in trickles and drabs, not 2 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 2. By Saturday at 12 o'clock. From that point onward, I would agree, all damnation will break out, he said. Trump declined to give further subtleties, saying just that Hamas will figure out what I mean. Found out if he could preclude any U.S. contribution after the Saturday cutoff time, Trump said. We'll see what occurs. Albeit 5 trades have occurred. The Palestinian aggressor bunch has blamed Israel for penetrating different parts of the arrangement. It said Israel had postponed the arrival of Palestinians to North Gaza, started shooting in a few regions, and restricted the passage of compassionate guide into the broke territory. Thus, Hamas said it would defer the following prisoner discharge until Israel agrees with the understanding and makes up for as long as weeks retroactively. Be that as it may, in a moment proclamation 2 or after 3 hours, Hamas seemed to mellow its position marginally, saying it had purposely made its declaration 5 days before the following trade to give middle people time to pressure Israel to carry out its commitments. Israel's protections serve Israel Katzmar Hamas declaration, a complete infringement of the truce understanding, and said he had requested the Israeli military to get ready at the most significant level of caution for any conceivable situation in Gaza and to safeguard the networks of southern Israel. The different sides have exchanged allegations of breaks of the arrangement over recent weeks, bringing about certain trades being momentarily deferred yet without crashing the arrangement. In the initial segment of the understanding worked out by U.S. drove middle people, Hamas was intended to deliver 33 Israeli prisoners, including all kids, ladies, and men, more than 50. By Saturday, it had delivered 21 of them as a trade-off for the arrival of in excess of 700 Palestinian detainees. Hamas additionally delivered 5 Thai laborers whom it seized during the October 2023 assault on Israel that set off the conflict. The second phase of the arrangement, where Hamas is intended to deliver every one of the leftover residing prisoners in return for hundreds additional Palestinian detainees, a full Israeli withdrawal from Gaza, and a super durable finish to the battling, is because of start in spring. Be that as it may, discussions still can't seem to start on the subtleties. Israeli state leader Benjamin Netanyahu under extraordinary tension from his extreme right partners to continue the conflict when the main stage closes. Last week said he would proceed with the battling until Hamas was annihilated, causing qualms about the possibilities of the subsequent stage-producing results. The possibilities of a more drawn-out term bargain have likewise been tossed into question by Trump's declaration that he believes the U.S. should assume control over Gaza and resettle its populace of more than 2 million individuals somewhere else. The thought has incited eager resistance from Palestinians, the Middle Easterner world, and a significant part of the global local area. In a passage from a meeting with Fox News because of being broadcasted later on Monday, Trump said Palestinians who left under his arrangement wouldn't reserve the option to return, since they will have much better lodging. This went against U.S. authorities who had recommended their resettlement would be brief. Trump likewise rehashed his affirmation he would convince Egypt and Jordan to take in Palestinian evacuees, something they have more than once precluded. Later on Monday, he added he could keep help from the 2 partners, assuming they neglected to agree. No doubt, perhaps, fine, whatever, said. In the event that they don't, I would possibly keep help. Yes.